Well, hello there. I'm Pete LaFrance, the old Growler. Welcome to Meeting Expectations. If this is your first time here, what we do is we take a look at a can or a bottle of beer, sometimes some spirits, maybe a little wine every once in a while, and we look at the label and see what the brewer or the brewery is trying to sell us, and we crack it open and see if it meets expectations. Now, there are first a few things that we do to keep things on an even playing field. The first thing is we always use the same glass, this style of glass, always, because that way none of the beers have a leg up when it comes to checking out whether they're opaque or not, or their aromatics. The other is our style of tasting. Most folks, what they do is they see, they sniff, they sip, and they speak. Well, what we do is we see, we sip first, then sniff, and then speak. Why? I'll let Master Sommelier Fred Dex explain it all to you up there. And finally, we always take the temperature of the beers we're tasting. Ales are served traditionally at 50 to 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Lagers, you'd serve those 40 to 45 degrees Fahrenheit. So, my thermopen right here, I always make sure I have one. All right. Enough of that, let's get to the tasting. What do we have today? For those of you who have been here before, you know what to expect. This is from Threes Brewing. Threes Brewing. I picked this up at the brewery about a week ago, I guess it was. Let's see. Is it marked on here? Was canned May 17th. And we are June 27th. So there you go. Okay, it's called Out of Focus, and you can see on the label there, if it's in focus, you can see that yes, it is an Out of Focus. Extra Special Bitter Ale. Okay. Clarity is boring. Want to know more? Scan while you sip. They have the little code there that you got your phone out and know how to work it, but I'm the old Growler and I don't know how to do it, and I'm not gonna. Brewed and packaged by Threes Brewing Company. Okay, this is 4.7% ABV, which is kind of interesting. An extra special bitter ale. Okay. An ESB is copper. I mean, a bright copper color. Traditionally, as I understand an ESB, it has more hop, of course, to the body of it because it is an ale, but it does have the aromatics as well. So some pretty active aromatics that would give you something along the lines of, say, apples or pears, plums, that sort of a thing. All right, and Out of Focus. I'm a little worried about. I was expecting something high test, and then to get this at 4.7. Okay, well, a copper colored, the ESBs I've had, Fullers and that type, have been rather sweet, not too bitter, but the bitterness coming off in some of the aromatics. Well, let's crack this open and see if what I've just said makes any sense. Okay. Well, the color is right on. Oh, yeah. And the head, the foam on that, there's teeny tiny little bubbles and there's a nice rocky top to it, which is emblematic of the style of beer. No doubt about it. They've certainly hit that. All right, let's see what the temperature is. I use ThermoWorks Thermopen Classic, and in it goes. At 50 degrees Fahrenheit. It is at an optimum temperature. All right, I can't wait for this. Cheers. It is a little bit sweet, which is nice. That is right to style. In fact, I wouldn't say there is no hop flavor to this, but it is a very light kiss of hops. Slightly brassy. Oh, that little brassy hop on top of the sweetness. That's beauty. I'm going in for the nosedive. It is a clean aroma, and by that I mean that there isn't any kind of a funky undertone. It's kind of like if you would go past a bakery shop after they've closed down for a while. I mean, really closed down for a while, and you just get that kind of a whiff, that whisper of bread in the atmosphere. That's pretty much what the aromatics are on this one. One more taste. Wow. I don't know why they call this Out of Focus, because I beg to say that it is probably one of the most in-focused ESBs that I've had in a long time. I'm going back for some more of these. I am the old growler. So does it meet expectations? For me, it slightly exceeds expectations. I'm the old growler, hoping all of your beers meet expectations.